All right. Somebody needs advice. All right. Hey, Bill. I got a couple questions and comments and stories. Blah, blah, blah. I went out with this girl last year. Before I went to the prom with her, it wasn't really a date, but it was just a chance to go out with her and get to know her before we went to prom. We ended up having a great time that evening and at the prom. I proceeded to Facebook her about a week later and asked her if she wanted to go out again. She basically said she would like to go out again, but not in a romantic way. Bum 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 boo. All right, so now you took that emotional kick in the chest. After hearing this, I backed off and didn't pursue her for a month or so. In this time, she got a boyfriend. Boo boo ba doo. Which honestly pissed me the fuck off, as well it should have. I had to talk to her. I had talked to her for about a week before she went out with this guy, and when they finally were officially dating, I told her I didn't want to cause trouble and that I didn't want to bother her. She replied by saying that she said she didn't want to go out again with me is because she was confused about how I felt and seemed when we first went out before prom that I wasn't interested. Isn't that funny after she said let's just go out and be friends? Right? Didn't she? Did I already forget the first part of this? We saw each other maybe 2 or 3 times again through birthdays, graduation parties until I went off to college and she went back to high school. I am now a freshman in college and have made no friends on account of my horrific people skills. I feel like I should go after college girls, but I can't stop thinking about the high school girl and feel like she is light years ahead of these big-titted, shallow college girls. I also feel like she's the first girl that I ever felt comfortable hanging out with, although she seems like she would be a hard girl, too, to woo, as she is really intelligent and I am unsure if she likes me at all. I was wondering what you think and if you have any tips on how to really impress girls besides the cliche confidence or expensive shit. All right, dude, you said something back here that really just rang a bell. Wait a second. We each 2 or 3. Okay, this sentence right here, dude. I am now a freshman in college and have made no friends on account of my horrific people skills. All right, dude. That's right there. That's the money right there. That's what you need to work on. All right? Dude, this girl's still in fucking high school. You're off at college. You know what I mean? You're at college. You're living at college. That is the ultimate fucking nightclub for the next 4 years. It's the greatest nightclub of all fucking time is living at college. There's just women everywhere. They're on every fucking floor. They're in every goddamn class. You don't even have to, you don't have to walk into a nightclub like, hey, baby, what's your sign? Did somebody steal the lights out of the sky and put them in your eyes? Right? You don't have to come up with stupid shit like that. You know what? I always find it's easy to pick up women when there's a reason that both of you are there. Like at the gym. You're both there to work out. You're on a train. You're both going home. You know, they don't have their guard up as much as when they go into the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre fucking meat locker that is a goddamn nightclub. All right? So this is what you need to do. All right? I think right now, you're saying, like you just said that basically all college girls are big-titted and shallow. And I think a lot of it has to do with kind of your hopeless feeling right now that you don't know how to talk to people and you don't know how to get things going, okay? That's part of being a freshman. It's supposed to seem like a bigger universe than you can handle. But what you need to do is you need to work on your horrific people skills, all right? And it is a skill that you can work on. All right? Just like catching a football. I'm never going to be able to catch a football like Jerry Rice, but if I fucking do it enough times, I can catch the fucking thing, right? Maybe imitate somebody's end zone dance, but you're going to get in the game. So what you need to do is understand that you're kind of putting that girl up on a pedestal. You don't really know her, and I think the comfort of kind of already having your foot in the door, I bet you were a lot more comfortable. I bet you were real comfortable with the fact that you were just kind of being friends, and the pressure was kind of taken off the whole prom and that type of thing. You're shy, so you take like baby steps. You know what I mean? Instead of taking the big step and trying to grab her titty on the first date. I'm joking, but you know what I mean. So this is what I would do if I was you. Seriously, I'm kind of fucking around here, but I know this is like a serious subject for you. So this is all seriousness. Just what you got to do is just you gotta force yourself out of your shell. You know. I mean, if you say hello to a girl, she's not going to punch you in the face or whatever. Just really write down on a piece of paper what the the humiliation or what the fear you have, what you think's going to happen. I'm telling you, a lot of times when you do that and you actually read it, you realize how ridiculous it is. And I'm telling you, they're never going to be better looking than when they're in college. All of you guys, you're fucking, you're right off the assembly line in Detroit. Dude, fuck that college girl. I mean, whatever. God bless her. I'm sure she's a nice person. But you got to get in the game, and you got to start crushing ass, as they say in fucking old school. That's what you should be doing there. And, go out with as many girls as you can, see what you like, and mentally be coming up with a list as far as what's the kind of girl you eventually want to stay with. And in the meantime, you bang a couple of big-titted, shallow girls. You always wear a condom. Unacceptable not to wear one, dude. It ain't fucking worth it. And, then you got your stories. Then you got your fucking stories. And when you get married, and you go down to the Dunkin' Donuts and you want to bang the girl behind the counter, the temptation won't be as great because you fucked all those big-titted whores at college. All right? So psych yourself up. Dude, if you got some friends there at school, just be open about it. Go, God damn it, I got no game with girls. Just say it. Get it out there. I got no game with girls. Come on. Help me out. Be a wingman. Do something. I got to get fucking laid. Just get it out there. And I'll tell you, as much as cock-blocking assholes as guys can be, when someone's open and honest about like that, if some guy ever said that to me, there's no fucking way I wouldn't try to help him out. So you'll be all right. Plus, it's your first semester, so you're making everything bigger than it is, all right? So there you go. That's your mission. Get out of your shell and forget about that girl, okay? And then, you know what? After this, your first 2 semesters, you're going to come home with a little bit of swagger. You might be able to bang that broad there back when she's done with her little fucking pottery class. You never know. Might come all full circle. All right, I only got time for a couple more questions, then I got to get going here. Before I get going, why don't I just do this? I'll save the questions till next week. Or maybe I'll read a couple of quick ones. Just to let you know, these are my upcoming gigs for November. November 6th, 2009. I'm going to be at Town Hall in New York City. People, tickets are going fast. All right? And if you act now, I will throw in a Bill Burr can opener. No, seriously. It's 1,300-seat theater, and last I heard, we already sold 1,000. And that was a couple of weeks ago. And I just had a flashback to that Chappelle Show sketch. N-word, that was weeks ago. Remember that? You slapped me in the face. He said, that was weeks ago. It's one of the greatest lines of all time. All right, I'm going to be at the Town Hall in New York City. And the next day, I don't have it on my website, November 7th, 2009. I'm going to be at Boston at a Guinness Arena, wherever the BU Terriers play, doing the Dennis Leary Comics Come Home, the 15th anniversary. It's going to be great. Going to get to see a bunch of friends of mine. What else do I got? The Improv in Tempe, Arizona, the 19th, 20th, and 21st. And then what else? That's it. That's all for November. Then I'm in Cleveland and in Seattle, and then I do my special. So please come out. Please continue to support me. I really appreciate it. And I didn't have time to talk about Ric Flair videos. Somebody brought up the Ric Flair chop, and I had not watched Ric Flair in years. And, dude, if you really want to laugh, please go on YouTube and just watch Ric Flair hyping his matches. It's one he said there's one of him holding up these loafers. Did I talk about this last week? I can't remember. Look up Ric Flair Golden Spoon. There's another one where he tells this guy this fucking dude that his shoes are worth more than his house. And then there's a great interview, where he talks about the movie The Wrestler, and he just seems like the greatest guy ever. Like, his wrestling career's over. He's not bitter. He's really thankful. It's just like, once again, I became an even bigger Ric Flair fan watching it. It's R-I-C Flair. The Ric Flair flop, Ric Flair chops, Ric Flair flips. He's got some of the greatest fucking videos out there, and you just realize what a true legend, what a fucking showman, what a just a fucking unbelievable entertainer, athlete, and everything that this guy was, and the fucking things that he put his body through, man. I would love at some point, if that guy's ever doing a signing anywhere, I'm fucking all over it. That's it. And that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Sorry it was a little bit short. I'll get to the questions next week. Hope all you guys have a good week. Oh, man, there was another great question. This guy was asking, why is tranny porn on heterosexual websites? Fuck, I wanted to answer that one too. I got to get to that one next week. All right, there, I'm leaving you on a cliffhanger. I'll talk to you guys next week. That's it. Don't take any shit. Go buy a football.